Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? Welcome. Apologies for the late start this morning. I had run out of storage apparently on StreamYard, so it wouldn't let me do things. So I had to quickly try and download stuff. But yes. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to your Monday morning Kickstarter sprints. My name's Dee Dee, I think. I'm still asleep. Who else is still asleep? Welcome. What are you words? Words are hard this morning. I think I still need to wake up, that's for sure. Still need to wake up. What are your plans for today or this week? My immediate plans is to get my Apple Watch. 1 second, that's our fire alarm. If that didn't wake you up, I don't know what did. 1 second, I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, it's me, Dee Dee. Welcome back. Apologies for. I wonder if this is an indication my day's going to go. Has anybody's day started off chaotic, or is it just mine? Anyway, what were we saying? Where were we? If you're new here, this is what happens on my stream sometimes. It can be chaotic. I guess this is really waking me up for the week and really kickstarting it. So I was gonna say, um, yes, everything's going Pete Tong. Seriously. Just will you? Okay. I feel like just set a reset button. Just be like, you know what? That one doesn't count. Just end it and then restart again. But no, this is life. This is happen. This is what happens. This is what happens. Right. So I've sorted out the fire alarm or the smoke alarm. It's not a fire alarm. It's a smoke alarm, really. Um, my mum was cooking and clearly she burned something. But what was I saying? Right. This week, my week. I'm hoping we have a smooth week. We actually, unfortunately, we had a bereavement in our family, and so I've got to do a few things for that this week. Um, Yeah, it's that time of the year, isn't it? It's crazy. It's December's always a crazy time, but there's that. So I've got to do that at some point, sort some things out for my cousin at some point today. Um, but what am I reading? That is the question of the day. Also, I picked up Gallant by V. Schwab. The hardback was like £4.50. Not necessarily a big fan of the cover. It's like, I don't know if anybody else gets this. Like, like you get something. It could be a book, it could be anything, and you're looking at it, and it's like you don't hate it, but you don't necessarily like it either. But you're not indifferent about it. That's how I feel about this. Like, there's something about it that kind of like, but not enough to be like, oh, look at that cover. But then I'm like, I don't like it as much as I like the other covers. But for less than a fiver, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I got two because I'm gonna give one um, to. Well, there's reasons why I have this book, and so I'm gonna do that. But my reading plans, my immediate reading plans are: I started listening to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder last night. I only got 3% in. I'm on page, I don't know, it's either 14 or 15. I'm listening to the audio. I wasn't going to annotate it initially, but like nothing happened. But I was like, so okay, just to give a head, like not a heads up, but like kind of hint towards how I annotate. My annotations are literally my reactions to the story or how I'm feeling in that moment, or like little questions that I've got. And whenever they would say Pippa's surname, like they would say Pippa Fitz Amobi, I was like, Amobi is not an English name. But I've seen the adverts for this, and Pippa isn't biracial by any means, and I now know why she has a double barrel name. I was going to say a dual surname. That's not correct. A double barrel name. I know why, because of her stepfather. And I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I'm not going crazy. So I feel like I want to annotate A Girl's Guide to Murder. But if I do that, I need to look at this because I don't have the digital book. I've only got this and the audio. The audio I got from Libby, and Libby wants her books back in the next few days. And then the other book I took the dust cover off is Faybound, because this is a buddy read that I'm supposed to be doing with Jess and Livia. I think Jess may have already finished it. I don't know. I don't know if Livia started, but I was like, you know what? I could start this. I even like I don't know if you can see that. I tabbed it out with what I like. Okay. So I don't know if anybody else does this. Like, like those memes or those reels that we see where everybody's like reading and then you look at the page to see where you are. That's what I do. So I've got like the half mark, the quarter mark, and the 3/4 mark. And then here is like the tab where I need to read up to for the day. Have I just no, I haven't got a message. So those are the two books. The thing with Faybound was as soon as I tabbed it, I was like, okay, I can get this done this month. I realized I bought the audio, so I could technically, if I'm really good, knock these out this week. So tabbing them is really redundant at this point. And I sorted my my tabbing pouch. Does anybody else have have tapping pouch? No, just me. It's got all of my like. I'll show you. It's become a show and tell. I didn't plan for it, but it has been. It's become one. Just how chaotic. So I've got all my tabs. Do you know what? I don't really use these anymore. Not that I ever really did. So I don't know what I want to do with these types. These are the skinny ones. The reasons I got these was when I first started to annotate in my books, I didn't feel comfortable writing in them. So I used these along with some tape. I'll show you the tape as well, because it's become something. This as chaotic as this morning is, might as well. With these, don't know if you can see that. Beauty Guru hand. And these are like little highlighter tapes. I don't have the book here. But what I found was these were by the rate I was going through these, it was becoming it would have become super expensive if I wanted to do it in all of my books. So quickly got over writing in my books, because then I got like, like the see-through sticky notes as well. The other thing is these are a lie. These are a lie. You cannot write on these with anything. It's not possible. If you're not using a Sharpie, in my opinion, it's pointless. A biro is like, you really have to dig in there. A pencil, I mean, pencil kind of works, but again, if you're using a pencil, write in your book. So I quickly gave up. And the worst thing is, because, I don't do things by halves. I had loads of different colours. What I do use these for now are just normal sticky notes that literally go everywhere. So I'm almost finished with this. So at least I'm getting some use out of it. But yeah, so today, my reading is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Feybound. Now, if you've been here before, you know that I have said that I'm not the biggest fan of juggling books. I like to read one book and then go to another. And the reason for that is because my attention span is it's not there. And if I jump, or not even it's not really my attention span. If I move about too much in different books, I will end up not going back to one. I just know it. And so what tends to happen is my reading gets stunted, and I don't like that. But next year I'm planning to read more classics, and the way that I have been reading so far, I really feel like although I'm actually really proud of my reading, and I remember all of the books somewhat that um that I've read this year, some more than others. I mean, that's with everything, right? I feel like I haven't sat with some of them long enough. And so I think like I'm over 100 books this year, which I'm super proud of, because I don't think I've ever done that before. Next year, my goal isn't as much, not that it was my goal this year, but I want to sit with my books a little bit longer. And I feel like in order to do that, I need to read them a little bit slower. And I know that some of the speed at which I'm reading them is because I'm listening to them audibly, but I'm not annotating anymore. Like I got all of this stuff so that I could be in the book. Does that make sense? Like I could be in the story, and I'm not doing that. So I want to get in, I want to do that again and be in the book, and to be in the book the way that I want to. I know me, I'm a mood reader. I would want to jump. So I'm saying this now. It's the 16th. of December, the 16th of January, all these plans can go, could probably just be like, yeah, Dee Dee, that was laughable. At least she tried. But anyway, let's see who we've got in with us this morning. I will be here until 2 o'clock today because we have house stuff. In fact, that's the first thing we're supposed to have an inventory today on the house. But they've not responded to my message. So, because there's just a couple things that we have to do before it gets done. But again, let's see who have we got. Let's see. Christina popped by before going to bed and says, good morning. Remember to hydrate, check the laundry, and like the hug button. Yes, please, friends. Please like. He's like, we also have Elena. Good morning, Elena. How are you today? Elena is saying hello to Christina and the chat. And see you soon. Yeah, because this was a bit early. We also have Jess. I think Jess may have gone to bed now. I'm not sure. If you're still here, Jess, just wave. Jess says, hi, friends. Jumping in real quick to like and say hi. Thank you so much. I'm tired after a busy day, so going to bed, but I will see some people in the morning. Nice. Yes. Also has to ruffle some nightbot feathers. Yes. Jess seems to awaken Nightbot, which is always fun. And then this was me just saying that I was having technical issues because it wouldn't let me start the stream for some reason because of storage. So I had to delete some stuff. Good morning, Shauna. How are you today? What are your plans? How is Bookmas coming along for you? Shauna is currently watching Tell Me Lies before I be productive, hopefully. That's productive. Sometimes we just have to watch a show or two as well. So that's cool. Good morning, Laura. How are you? Laura says, hey, lovelies, editing this morning before my sprints later. Yes, Laura will be live in a little over half an hour, so top of the hour. And then Elena was saying, I can't see because I had, So this was just when I had gone to sort out the smoke alarm. But Elena is reading in bed. Oh, no, sorry. I'm reading On a Bed of Rice. It is a short story that talks about Chinese food. Ooh, sounds interesting. Okay, how are you liking that? Just says, while we are here, don't forget to drop, thank you. Don't forget to drop a like. If you're just new to the channel, consider subscribing and come say hi. Yes, please. All those things, all the things that my friends have said in the chat. I don't believe there is a timer on the subscriber just yet. That will go on probably during the first sprint, which will be 45 minutes on Mondays, because I'm not here for a long period of time. I'm only here a little quickie. We only get a quickie together on Mondays. I tend to do shorter sprints. I know I'm starting to really like the longer sprints myself, I'm not gonna lie. But our first sprint is normally about 45 minutes, and then we go into hour-long sprints. I also did my hair. My hair needs washing, but it's another story for another day. Laura saying, I hope your day gets better for you. Yeah, me too. My days are always chaotic. It's just the brain I live in gives me no other option but chaos. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind chaos. It felt like it was back to back though, Laura. Felt like it was back to back. But do you know what? Sometimes I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. Like sometimes when you think everything is just going wrong, when you get like, and you feel like you can't see your way through the haze and all of the madness, it's like it ends up being like the best time, like the best week, the best day, the best holiday, the best anything. And so I'm hoping that it's a sign of good things to come. I mean, at least I'm going to speak that into existence, and it just says blame the moon. Yeah, blame it on something. Elena will be live soon in 45 minutes. So if anybody is subscribed, please go over and say hey to Elena. That's fine. Laura saying sorry. I didn't realize you had another group. And hugs. Thank you. Yeah, I hadn't told anybody. It happened. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I forget. So I have to. My cousin is in America, but his dad is in Nigeria. So I just need to send some stuff over for them for that. And just finished Feybound, waiting for thoughts from you guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can get it done by the end of this week. I've got like a whole list of books that I wanted to finish before the end of the year. I don't think I'm gonna get to a lot of them. I'm only this. I think this is like book 4, and I know that sounds crazy to some people. It's like I don't read that in a month, but considering the last few months, I've been reading like double digits. Is pretty low. Last week, so I finished The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year this weekend. It's not. I gave it 3 stars. It's not a bad book. I think for me, I've just been super, super, super distracted one, and so listening to the audio was just felt like hell on earth because I was like rewinding it, starting it again, speeding it up, slowing it down, and I was just in and out of the story. But I feel like I don't want to say it's the perfect palate cleanser because some people might not think it's perfect, but it's a really good tabs everywhere. I think it's a really good palate cleanser for anybody who needs a palate cleanser. I think it's also a really good. I don't want to say it's a good book to get you out of a slump because it might put you in a slump because the mystery isn't really a mystery in my opinion. Like you guess you can easily guess the outcome. Well, not necessarily the whole outcome, but you can pretty much guess where the book is going from literally page 1. So, take that as you will. But I did finish that. So, but that took me. It was like it's under 300 pages. I was trying to think where was I going with that scribble brain. It took me literally over a week to finish that because I kept having to restart it. So we'll see. Laura says I have a tabbing crate. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I need to upgrade this. This doesn't feel flexible enough for me. Doesn't give me room to grow. Look, I mean, look at it. It's bulging. To be fair, I've got like pens on this side. So just in case anybody is interested. So I've got my like pens. I'm missing a pen. Like I said, the Sharpies, and then these are the pens that I use to annotate. If you're a stationary person, I really want to get hold of the Coletto multi pens because they've got a thinner nib. This is a I think this is this is a 1 millimeter. It's a slightly too thick. Also, this pink and this purple, when you write in your books, they bleed, which I hate. So I might change over to gel pens. I don't know how much gel pens would be. And then these are the pens that I use to highlight with. They're the friction pens. So I've got the pale ones. Let's put these down before stuff falls out. And then inside I've got more. And then these are darker ones because next year I'll be doing the whole, is it traveling book club or traveling annotation? I don't know what the proper phrase is or terminology is. I'm calling it like traveling like buddy read. or traveling annotations. So I'm doing it with my friends, and then I created like a little key. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I. So this is my. Oops. You can pause. That's my annotation key, and then what I class as my world building. So that's what I look for, because again, next year, fantasy, next year, that's what I'm trying to do. So that's that. So yeah, but yeah, I do need, and Jess is still here. Wave. Yeah, Laura says, just the Nightbot Matador. I know, because she went, Shauna says, Bookmas is very stressful at the moment. Oh no, because I'm very behind on the reading, so I should be reading long, but I am going to save that for later. Listen, you've read over 400 books this year, Shauna. Listen, this is supposed to be the time of the year where everybody slows down and relaxes and gets ready for the new year. I say you're doing good, you're doing fine, you're where you're supposed to be. But so far, Bookmas, it's going well. Good, nice. And Elena says, yes, blame on the moon. You got that right. Can I send you the link to your channel? I guess I could look for it. I could look for it in the sprint. I guess so. But we have, with all the chaos of this morning, let's get into our first sprint. So it will be 45 minutes. Hiccups. 45 minutes, which we have already on the clock. I will be in this sprint. What will I be doing? Making calls. I have to make a call and check my inbox because I haven't done that yet. So 45 minutes on the clock. I shall see you back here in just gone almost 1/4 past. There you go. Quick maths. See you soon. Happy sprinting. Oh, super dark. Welcome back. I was over on I was sprint hopping. I was over on oh, why is it gone? Where we go? Yeah, today's definitely been a morning. Um, I was over on Laura's channel. So I was sprint hopping. So I made my calls that I needed to make this morning. Let's rewind. How was that sprint for you? Me, I sprint hopped and I made my calls. I also did a little quick tidy up of my desk. I apologize for today, friends. It's not been the best start for the day or the week. But like I said, hopefully it'll be one of those ones where it starts off really chaotic and it proves to be like the most fantastic day, most fantastic week, most fantastic end of the year. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna stick with that. It is 25 past 11. So one of the calls that I needed to make today was to try and reschedule an appointment that I have, or we have, should I say, it's not just me, it's two of us. We have, but it can't be rescheduled without paying like a silly cancellation fee. Like the cancellation, it's not worth it. So the the issue is I've got to be at the house at 1:45, and normally, well, on Monday our sprints go to 2 o'clock. So you see how that maths isn't working already. So I don't know if I'm gonna end it here. I mean, I know it wasn't the best sprint, it wasn't the best start. Or do we do another 45? So we get two sprints, and then it'll be 2 hours. I think I'm gonna do that just so that we've got two sprints today. Let's do another. So 45, just gone 12. So then we'll get there about quarter to 1-ish. And we've got about an hour. Yeah. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna put us straight back into our second sprint. It will be our final sprint. I didn't even put a banner up. There you go. See, there you are. Um uh yeah, just so that we get at least another sprint. Another be like worthwhile for turning up, you know. Everybody gets a sticker for turning up. Good job. Um what am I doing? I don't know. I feel so is it flabbergasted? Discombobulated. Really and truly, I feel discombobulated this morning. And I didn't sleep very well. So there's that. Um, in that last sprint, Jess went off to bed and I said good night. So that's that. Just so that we put all of the comments on the screen. So we're gonna make this the last one. Put us into our last sprint. I apologize that today's been a little um hectic. It's been a little hectic and a very short. It's been a quickie. We didn't quite do a one and done. We got an extra one in there because we got to sneak another one in. Um, I hope you have a fantastic day today. I will put in Laura's a link to Laura because they are sprinting. I think until about 6 today, and then you've got Paula at 7. I know Nicole is sprinting at 2 my time. So you've got some options. I'll also put in what do they call it? The sprint spreadsheet. But yeah, thank you for putting up with me this morning. Again, apologies. Wednesday, I am going longer. I'll be here earlier on in the afternoon. I might even come on super early. I think I put in 1 o'clock. We might come in just to make up for today. We might do like a super long sprint on Wednesday. Yeah, do you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a super long sprint on Wednesday. And yeah, thank you. Right, let's do this. Our last 45, our last sprint. Let's make it count. I'll see you on the other side. Happy sprinting. Welcome back. Oh, there you go. Oh, today has been a day. How was that sprint for everybody? Apologies that that was this last sprint, and today's been a short set. Unfortunately, life life calls, duty calls, and so I've got to pop out. So I can't be here for as long as I would like to, but I will be here. I'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll go for longer. We might even do dare I say 12 hours. I might start because I think I scheduled them for 1 o'clock on Wednesday, but I might start earlier. We'll see. We'll see how today goes. Let's see how. So I did some tidying up. So I got rid of some packaging and boxes. I broke them down and put them in recycling. I need to go through baubles because some of them are damaged. So I need to go through those. I'll probably do that when I get back so that I can finish decorating for Christmas because we are having family, especially with the news of the passing of my uncle. We will be having family over um this year. So I kind of want to make sure that the house um is ready to accommodate people. I listened to Faybound. I don't know where I am. I'm on chapter 2. I don't know what that is in percentage. I'm on chapter 2, but I'm gonna have to rewind because I wasn't really paying I wasn't paying attention. I think for me, when I do this often, and it can be frustrating. I don't know if you're listening, but Didi, you do it all the time. I know. Um, I start listening to the audiobooks while I'm doing stuff, and that's the positive or benefit of listening to audiobooks is you can be reading while doing other things. But what I'm finding is that when I'm doing that, I'm not paying attention to the story. And so when I do get back to it, I'm like, what happened? What's going on? I'm always not always confused, but I'm lost. Um, so I feel like what I need to do is I need to get into the story first, and especially this is a newer narrator for me, so I'm not used to their voice yet. Once I'm used to their voice and I'm used, like, kind of familiar with the story, so to speak, then I feel like I can do other things. I don't know if that makes sense or if anybody else has experience with that. But I feel like until it's like, like when you've got like parents with kids and kids are like running amok in the house and people be like, does that not bother you? Be like, no, they're doing what they need to do. And then it's not until like something drastic happens to be like, oh, what was that? But so I feel like that's what's I need to do. I need to get into the story a little bit much. I think it's better. I think it's too soon for me to be doing other things while starting a new book. I think it doesn't always happen, but recently I'm finding that my attention isn't there. Also, I picked up When the Moon Hatched in preparation for our buddy read in January. There is a read along set up on Storygraph. So if you're my friend, feel free to check it out, or you can add me. But I was a bit disappointed because in the pictures, even though this hasn't got sprayed edges, the the naked jacket had something, but mine doesn't. It's a bit boring. Don't like it. Also, it came damaged. It had like it's ripped. You can't see it in the video, especially with the light. But I'm thankful because they actually popped it in like bubble wrap, but they didn't the sticky bit. tore up a little bit, so that needs to get addressed. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm just tidying up and tidying up. How did that last sprint for you go? We had Donna pop in and say hi, hey, hi, hello, and I was like, hey, Dungeon Mistress. Also, Jen popped in. Jen, I'm going now. So Laura is sprinting now. Nicole will be on in about a little over an hour, just under 2 hours. But Jen says, good morning. I'm still not feeling well. Oh no, I didn't know you was not feeling well. I feel better. Feeling well today, so I'm counting on you to get me through payroll. I'm sorry. I can't, not today. Maybe another day, And then I'm going to couch nap the rest of the day and try to fight this. I hope you feel better. Loads of liquids, orange juice, vitamin C. Get all of that into you and rest and rest and rest and rest. If I could figure out a way to sprint on the go, I would. Like, I know how to log in, but I don't know how to do the timer. Otherwise, I would do that. That could be a thing. Could you imagine sprinting on the go, car sprints? And this is the link to Laura and also to Nicole. And I also popped in the sprint spreadsheets link for anybody who wants to do some other sprint hopping or just see what's happening today or this week. And then I also put in a link to when I'm next on, which will be Wednesday. I actually typed 19th to be at first. I was like, 19th. It's the 18th. So I think it's scheduled for 1 p.m. GMT, but depending on how the next couple of days, well, today and tomorrow goes, I might actually start earlier than that. We also have Livia. Hello, Livia. How are you today? What are you reading? Have you started Faybound? I've just started Faybound, but I'm probably, oops. Actually, do you know what? This is the other thing. So I don't know if I want to annotate this copy. I have annotated hardbacks before, but I don't know if I like annotating hardbacks. But I've already like popped in like notes because I'm using my sticky what's. But I feel I want to annotate, but I don't know if I want to annotate because I actually want to do I was going to do like a custom sprayed edge, and I can't do that if I annotate it. So I don't know if what I might it would be I either pick up the ebook or a paperback version. Although this is slightly damaged. This came damaged like this anyway. I don't know. Annotate the hardback or not? What do you think? Do you annotate your hardbacks? I don't know what to do. My hands are all everywhere. But yeah, I just started that today. Jess is finished, I know. Jen says, have a good day. Thank you. I shall try. It's house stuff today, so I'm at the house. And the worst thing is I'll only be there for an hour, which is frustrating. Yeah, pop over to Laura Sprints. Yeah. Livia's making lunch for her son. Nice. What are you having? Livia says, I hope you feel better soon to Jen. Yeah, so do I. And I'll start it soon. I finished Make the Season Bright. Okay. Oh, so are you reading Make the Season Bright as well? I don't know if I want to read. Everybody's reading it, but I just don't know. I was saying to Laura yesterday on Donna's birthday sprints, how I really like their review. They like their reading vlog of Make the Season Bright. But it hasn't, I don't know. It hasn't, how can I put it? I don't have FOMO for it, in all honesty. Like, I'm not itching. Oh no, the paperback's expensive. It's 550 for the. I don't know. Let me know how you get on with Make the Season Bright, Livia. If you like it, I might consider getting it. Or does Libby have it? I bet you Libby does. My Libby doesn't have anything. I really feel like sending them a message and being like, you keep promoting your services, but it's not the best. Make the season bright. Season bright. Yeah, I think I checked already. They don't have it, which is silly. It's very silly. I can't even. We'll have to figure out how to request it. But yeah, I don't have it at the library. So, oh look, Nightbot turned up to work. Olivia says, I never annotate. I never annotate a book, so I'm not sure if I would annotate a hardback. Yeah, I think I have annotated a hardback before. It was Good Material by Dolly Alderton. I really like that book. And I started to annotate Yellowface. Um, I don't mind. It's just that I wanted to do sprayed edges of. I probably will. I can't be bothered. Sometimes, I don't know. I might. I don't know. Depends. It depends. It depends. I don't have the ebook for this, so I want to make some notes somewhere. Nightbot says, don't forget to make friends with the like button. Yes, please. Before we go, please like, and subscribe if you want to take part in the chat. Maybe not today, but the next one. And it's for Paula's book club, and I just started it yesterday. I'm at 12%. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's a fast read. It reads fast. So that's good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. To be fair, I've got so many books that I need to get on with that I don't know if really and truly adding another one would be the best thing for me. But yeah. Livy says, I'm afraid I won't like it, but we'll see. It doesn't seem bad. Yeah. Laura didn't mind it. They said that there were some bits to it that they enjoyed. Um, so but I don't know. I don't know. I know they didn't like the audio, and I can't do bad English accents, so that's why I'm a bit skeptical about getting it because I wouldn't want to. I'd be upset with the audio, and it means I won't like it because that's what happened with Hooked, and I don't want that again. Although I probably could just preview the audio to see. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you all for being here. I know today was it was super short. It wasn't I didn't plan for it to be a short day. So I hope you were able to get a little something done. Like I said, I will be back here on Wednesday. Feel free to head over to Laura's. I will probably end up going between Laura and Nicole sprints today. So I'll see you. I'll see you on the internet somewhere. Other than that, I'll see you on Wednesday. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Again, as always, I always appreciate you spending some time with me. Um, yeah, take care. Take well, as I've started saying, take well. Have a fantastic day. All amazing, all surrounded by stars. And I will see you sometime soon. Bye.